Are we working? Hello, hello. Let me see here. Is the microphone working? Perhaps. Let's test. Let's check on my phone. Wait. Oh, I hear my voice. That's a good sign. Okay. All right. Seems like it's working. Hooray! It's working. What's up? Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get some chill vibe music going, which, as always, I don't know if you'll actually be able to hear, but we're gonna do our best. That's all we can do. All right, cozy autumn reading nook. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. So, but yes, hello, friends. That's actually a little too loud for me. All right, so we have Lane, we have Victoria, we have Sophie, we have Raph, we have Lane again, we have Ida. Hello, hi, friends. So here we are for a coloring stream. And yeah, if at any point like you can't hear me or something gets weird, just let me know, because as always, it's a work in progress. So hello to Sandra, hello to Kimberly, Sandra or Sandra, and hello to Alexandra. Hello. Okay, so you're not going to see my face the whole time because it would be very difficult. Oh, and I shut off my phone because it would be very difficult to look at the coloring while also looking at my face. But I wanted to say hello first. Hello. So let's well, before we do that, I'll show you if you can see. Darla is hanging out. Darla's hanging out over on the couch, judging me as she enjoys doing. So yeah. All right, so let's slide on down. Woo, doo, 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 doo. Okay. All right. Hello. Okay. So I've had to like tilt the screen down, which means I can barely read what's on the chat, but I'm gonna do my best. So yeah, it's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine. All right. Hello. Hello, Roy. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Max. You still haven't read the books yet? That is fine. All right, so I bookmarked a few possibilities for us today, because of course, we need to do the most coloring, the best coloring. Oh, hello from Russia. Hello back from not Russia. Hello from Chicago. Okay, should we go up a little bit more? You can see a little, like you can't. There's just no way to do this where it isn't a little bit awkward. But yeah, so okay, so we're gonna start with coloring this page. Spoilers ahead in the coloring book. There are some spoilers, but it only goes up to like we're not going to be looking at any major spoilers. I think everything here has already happened in the show, so should be okay. But okay, so I have my beautiful impressive array of colored pencils, which I'm not actually going to use most of the time because while they are beautiful and extensive, they don't color very well. So I actually have my watercolor pencils over here, which do a little bit of a better job, and we'll resort to this if we need some kind of color. So, I need to get some coloring books. Yes, I recommend coloring books. They're very useful for chilling out, having a nice time, calming down, which we all need some of that, right? We all need some coloring down. So we will start with the Nick Nelson colored pencil for the Nick Nelson hair. And yeah, I'm not sure if this is the best angle to show you guys what I'm doing, but like it needs to be at least up high enough so I can read the chat, kind of. So anyway, all right, so let's start color. Oh, feels a little bit like it's gonna break. Don't break, colored pencil. I need you. We need you. We need Nick Nelson. Nick Nelson yellow. It's not technically yellow, but it works. So yeah, number 15, golden flame. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. these are generic colored pencils, so I don't know what the actual names of the colors are. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing as well as can be expected on this day. Oh, you're talking about hair dye. Okay, so yeah. Well, then these definitely don't have those colors written on them. All right, so we need a hat. We need a color for Nick's hat. They have random names. Okay. well, we can give them names. Like, as I said, this is Nick Nelson, Nick Nelson Yellow, Nick Nelson Gold. Still unedged from things, but glad to have bright voices in the world. Me too. Yeah, like definitely what's been getting me through this week has been, first of all, music. So much music. Lots of like things are bad, but it's gonna be better kind of songs. A lot of stuff from the Heartstopper playlist, and a lot of stuff from, well, not a lot of stuff, but like all the versions of the Witch's Road song from Agatha All Along. The cap could be purple. We could do that. So I do have a lovely purple here. Let's do, all right, we'll do it. We'll do a purple cap. I almost said purple pap. Yeah. You like the idea of chat? Yes, chat can name the colors. So chat, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this could be Nick Nelson purple sweatshirt purple, but it's also hat purple. I don't know. But yeah, you guys can also create your own names. You may have become obsessed with the ballad. Me too, man. Like just singing it at random times of the day. Like this morning, I tapped my water glass accidentally, like rammed it into something, and it made like a ding sound. And I immediately was like, down, down, down the road. Because what else can you do when a bell rings or a water glass rings? You're visiting your parents and sister for the weekend, and they're helping you. Your birthday is coming up soon. Well, happy almost birthday. Yeah, I think this is a good time to, reach out to family and friends and spend time with people if and when you can. You had dinner with some like-minded friends last night. It was very helpful and also delicious. That's great. A Patty Lapone rabbit hole. Yeah, she is amazing. And like I love that Joe keeps posting the clip of her like just swearing at Donald Trump in on his Instagram. It brings me joy every time I see it. When is my next Heartstopper reaction coming out? Well, I have actually been editing it. I was editing it this morning. I'm about 30 minutes. I've done about 30 minutes of it, which translated to like a day and a half of editing. And yeah, so it's probably going to be around an hour long at this rate. And yeah, I'm working on it. So I hope to have that. Hope to have that for you folks pretty soon. But we'll see. We'll see when I actually manage to do it. But I'm enjoying it. Let's see. Oh, good morning, Vic Rez. How are you? And Patty Lupone is queer culture. Yes, she is. You hope he keeps that up. Me too. You've been cooking a lot. Cooking is also a very good way to cope with things. And also you have something delicious at the end of it. We were all scared for her when Miss Nicole turned out to be a supporter. Ugh. Yeah. Need to find that clip from Joe. Yeah, he keeps posting it on his stories on Instagram. And I watch it every single time and rewatch it many times and send it to all my friends because it's glorious. All right, I think this is the blue I usually use for Charlie's. Your favorite Patty LuPone story is about her Andrew Lloyd Webber swimming pool. I don't think I know about that one, but I will have to look into that because, yeah. And also apparently she has an autobiography or a biography out as well, which I'll have to. It must be autobiography because it was written in her own words. So, but yeah, I'll have to check that out because she's awesome. You wish you had Disney so you could watch Agatha all along. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, like I blah 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 blah. I will probably like I only have Disney so I could watch that show, and I am canceling it as soon as I'm done rewatching that show. But you got to do what you got to do. But I mean, you can at least get kind of the sense of things by watching reaction videos, but obviously it's not quite the same. Oh, Andrew Lloyd Webber Memorial Swimming Pool. Interesting. A textured jumper. I think you overestimate my artistic ability. I could not even begin to imagine how to make a textured jumper. But I'm doing my best. That's what we're all doing. A gradient jumper. That's definitely beyond my ability. Let's see. You just got a Disney gift card, so hopefully you can watch. Oh yeah, there you go. All right. You have that same coloring book. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very good coloring book. I would love if Alice would release another coloring book from like the rest of the books, the graphic novels, or just with different pictures because I keep buying, like, I have 2 copies of this coloring book because I run out of good pictures to color, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to stop coloring Heartstopper colors, so yes, I don't want to stop coloring Heartstopper pictures, so I need another coloring book. So yep. But yeah, if they came out with a new one, I would definitely be happy about that. All right, we have a blue sweater for Charlie. Disney needs to release the show on DVD. Yeah. Rumors about Agatha season 2. I've heard various rumors about various different things, like a Wiccan show, a young, what's it called? What are they called? Young Avengers show. Oh, that was a whistle. And various things. I don't know how much is substantiated, but obviously I would love any more content, like anything that brings us more Agatha and teen. No spoilers, but you've probably seen them already. Orange jacket. We could do an orange jacket. All right, chat. What is the name of this orange? What is this orange color? We'll give Nick an orange jacket because, you know, you have a color by number with random shapes, but you're running out of pages, so you finally ordered this one. Ah, yeah. Orange is a very good color. We like orange. So we'll give Nick an orange coat here. Just trying to figure out where Charlie's coat begins and where Charlie's coat ends and Nick's coat begins. Like, this is kind of a questionable area. Okay, we'll start over here. Well, first we'll do like a light orange on the tangerine. Tangerine orange. No. It needs to be like a Heartstopper specific color. Like, I don't know. I can't think of anything orange in Heartstopper now. You like color by number because you don't have to make any decisions. Yes. Decisions are not my strong suit. Yeah, also, just so you guys know, because it is morning and it's been getting cooler outside, my nose is a bit stuffy and I have phlegm, which is super fun. So if you hear me like going, that is why. So pay it no mind. I usually edit that out of my videos because who wants to listen to me sniff for an hour? 2022 could have had Ms. Marvel and Fire Island as theatrical releases. Golden Retriever Orange. Ding, 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 ding. I think we've got it. You made a very good pun and I missed it. Well, that happens sometimes. Let's see. The color of book 5 is orange. Yeah. And thank you. I'm not unwell. It's just like, this is my life for all of winter because my nasal passages are very sensitive. So I always have morning phlegm. I got that from my dad. And yeah, and then my nose tends to get stuffed up when it's cold and dry. So gotta get that humidifier out, but they're a pain to clean. This is the content you came here for, I know. It's a seasonal thing, yes. Yes, I am also very excited for season 6. You always get stuffy during cold and dry season, yeah. Oh, you love my channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's always kind of astonishing to me, like when I'm editing my videos and it's just like me babbling about something for 10 minutes. I'm like, do people actually, like, are people skipping this? Do they actually enjoy hearing me talk about this stuff? So it's good to know that there are people who enjoy it because I enjoy talking about it, obviously, and making videos. So, all right, we've made so much progress. We have a hat, we have hair, we have a sweater, and we have a hood. So I might just not have understood the pun. I'm sorry. I'm not good at puns. I need you to like state the pun and say this is the pun right now because yeah, and also like trying to keep up with chat. My mind is all over the place and I'm tired, so it's a stacked deck stacked against me. But I appreciate the punning. Thank you for punning in the chat. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. I really appreciate that. And I think you guys are all pretty beautiful too. And lovely. And all sorts of other good words. Okay, now this part here confuses me because there's not really a line showing the end of Nick's coat here. So maybe maybe we just like boop. Maybe we just do that. That also doesn't make sense because of the I don't understand this part. It's MC Escher. Do you have an inhaler? Asthma. So you have two different ones. I do not have an inhaler. Luckily, like I did have an inhaler for a while back because when I worked at a preschool, I was sick all the time because that's just my life. And it's very easy for me to get sick. And I had bronchitis for like 4 months, and so I did have an inhaler during that time. But I don't usually like I don't have problems breathing. It's just that I get a bit stuffy. So that little triangle is just empty air, probably. But like it doesn't really show up here. But like there's something that doesn't make sense about. Oh, that's Nick's arm. That's his arm. Okay, I screwed it up. That's his arm. Okay, ignore this line that I made. That is an incorrect line. It makes sense now. Okay, yep. All right. So what is my favorite season of Heartstopper? 3 times, which means that you know. Oh, wow. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. I'll tell you. What my favorite what my favorite season of Heartstopper is. It's okay. I assume that was an accident, but thank you for asking 7 times. So it's the lining over the zip that goes. Yeah, I figured that out belatedly. So it's hard to say what my favorite season and book of Heartstopper are. But I love all of them, but I think season 3 has been the most meaningful for me. So like in terms of just which season just made me the most invested and just showcased their talent so much, I think that is probably at the top, but I've loved all of them. And Book of Heartstopper, hard to say. I know I've reread the one where they go to Paris more often than any of the others, but they're all fantastic in my mind. So that is my unsatisfying answer to that question. But yeah, how about you? How about you folks? Nick is cute as a pumpkin. Yes, he is. It is very easy to get sick while working at a preschool. Like when you literally have small children sneezing in your face. Yeah. Yeah, and I've always been like, knock on wood, it's very easy for me to get sick in general. So like it has actually been really good for me. Obviously, I'm not happy that we have lived through and are living through a pandemic, but like the increase of people masking has really helped me in terms of like, and also just, working from home, of course, helps with that as well. But anyway, your favorite, one is your favorite for comfort. Season 3 is great for getting a good cry. Yes, I agree. You like season 1 because it's breezy. Yeah. And like I feel like they all work together as a unit. So it's hard to say which is my favorite because they just work together. Small children don't know how to blow their noses. Yeah. Season 1 is comforting. Yeah, season 1 is very comforting. Though every time I watch season 1, I'm like, oh, they're so little. They're so tiny. Like Kit especially is just so small, SMOL in season 1 compared to how he is in season 3. So I do. I have a tattoo on each arm. So this one is the stars of the Chicago flag, and this one is a Japanese kanji that was particularly meaningful for me. So, yep. You really like the novella Nick and Charlie. Season 1 for comfort, season 3 for crying. Yeah, no, Nick and Charlie is a good one. I really like This Winter as well. But yeah, Nick and Charlie, like my only issue with that book, which we have talked about before, and yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but like there's a certain trope that is used in that book that I'm not a super big fan of, but it's fine. But I do like a lot of what's in that book. There's a lot of good stuff in that book. And apparently if they do season 4, which fingers crossed, knock on wood, cross your toes, they will incorporate the Nick and Charlie novella into that, which will be fine. We'll be fine. Not enemies to lovers. I like enemies to lovers. Let's see. They look like babies compared to they do. They're so tiny and adorable. But it's also just wonderful to see how far they've come just in terms of being comfortable with themselves and acting and all that. Like, they were all great actors from the beginning, but they've all come so far as well. Like Joe in particular, I thought he was great in season 1, but like season 3, he is just astonishingly good. And if you've seen him in Agatha all along, like he is phenomenal. And it's just wonderful hearing all his co-stars just raving about how wonderful he is, because he is. Volume 6 is the final volume. Yes. You've colored Nick's coat and hoodie the same color. It's fine. Nothing wrong with matching. Nothing wrong with a little matching. Should you read Solitaire before Heartstopper? It's up to you. I did not, and I think that's fine. Like, Solitaire is not really, it doesn't really line up exactly with the Heartstopper world, and the mood is extremely different. Like, I could only read Heartstopper once because it is really dark, and it goes through some really dark themes. Like, if you think season 3 has been dark, like so yeah, for me, Solitaire is not my favorite of Alice's books, just because I like to read things that make me feel good, and that book did not make me feel good. It's very deep. It has a lot of very intense character study. I feel like Alice was able to get out a lot of feelings and express a lot in that book, and they were so young when they wrote it, so like fantastic. But it's yeah. But a lot of people, it's their favorite Alice book, so take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Let's see. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything, but I probably will anyway. Solitaire is extremely deep. One isn't required to understand the other. Yes. Doesn't spoil Heartstopper aside from the fact that Nick and Charlie are together. True. Solitaire reminded me, it is kind of Catcher in the Rye-ish. I could definitely see that. Although one good thing about Solitaire is that we meet Michael, who, like, I love Michael. Michael is great. Especially how we've seen, like, I hope we get a lot more of him in season 4, because I love Michael. Did you read the original or the revised version? I probably read the revised version because I didn't read, like, I got into the Heartstopper comics and read Solitaire like a few months before the first season of Heartstopper came out. So, did you read the webtoon or the first book first? I read the books first. I didn't even know it was a webtoon. Like, I just saw a banner on some webpage that said Heartstopper soon to become a Netflix TV series, and it was like 2 cute cartoons of boys being snuggly. So I'm like, this is relevant to my interests, and the rest is history. The new version is supposed to be less intense. Okay. When did the new version come out? Because I'm not sure about that, but that does sound interesting. Michael is too funny. Yeah, he is. What was your favorite episode of season 3? So, I actually do I mention this in a? Oh, you deleted your message, so maybe you don't want the answer. I'll wait and see. You agree about Michael? You want to say 2020? Okay, then I have definitely read that one, because that was when I got it after 2020. A rare time when ads are relevant, indeed. Yeah, and speaking of that, I made sure that this stream is not monetized, so you should not be seeing any ads. Like, when it gave me the option to, because usually I monetize my videos, but I turn off mid-roll ads because I think they're the most annoying thing in the world, and like I would rather not have you folks have to put up with those just for a few extra pennies on my end. But like with a live stream, you cannot turn them off. So you should not be seeing ads. If you see any, let me know. What was your favorite episode of season 3? You were just editing your typo. Okay. So I talk about this actually in my latest reaction, and I will definitely talk about it, but I think a lot of people feel this way, but for me, hands down, episode 4. Like, episode 4 is just stellar all across the board. Such a brilliant episode. I can't wait to talk about it when I get there, but I haven't gotten there yet. But yeah. How about you folks? What was your favorite? And obviously I loved all the episodes, but all right, I need a color for Nick. Maybe hang on, I need a drink of water. One moment. Turns out talking all the time can dry your throat. Okay, let me choose a color and then I will try to catch up with chat here. Let's see. Charlie's coat. Charlie's coat. It could be like a darker blue. No, but he's maybe a lighter blue. Okay. You've only read Heartstopper in the online version. You're waiting for the last book. Oh, that's a good idea. With everything that's going on in the world right now, we definitely need season 4 of Heartstopper. Yes, we do. I feel like it would be it would be far too cruel if we did not get it. Can I do like really dark? We'll do like really dark here. There's a few scenes in the first version that I think are a little bit much. Okay. Oh, well then that makes it, because I thought, I'll just spit on the page. How about that? I thought that the version I read was pretty shocking. So, I mean, I don't know if I automatically, like, if the one that I got was the revised version, but interesting. Because yeah, there was a lot in that book where I was like, whoa, this is not the Heartstopper that I have come to know and love. Like, especially what happens with, well, I don't want to spoil people. Okay. Talk was your favorite. Talk is a really good one. And the scene of Isaac coming out, yes. Why did we not have Olivia Colman in season 3? So Olivia Colman's schedule, she's just a super busy, in-demand actor, and so she was not able, unfortunately, to make it work scheduling wise. So if we get a season 4 and if she is available, we will have her back. It is just very sad that like we just had to kind of pretend that she was in another room during the whole Christmas scene and like all through the season. I missed her, but I did love Haley Atwell as Aunt Diane. She was fantastic. So at least some good came out of the lack of Olivia. Okay. Episode 4 is awesome. Yeah. Oh, episode 6. Okay. Yeah, episode 6. I mean, I think all of the episodes are fantastic, honestly. Like this season, there was not a single episode where I don't think there's ever been an episode of Heartstopper where I was like, meh. So did you see Kit and Rachel did a puppy interview? I did see that, though I did not watch it. I don't watch a ton of interview videos usually, but yeah, I like puppies. Is my conclusion to that sentence. Sad that Joe wasn't there. Yeah, it would be nice to see. It is always a little bit weird to see Kit without Joe or Joe without Kit, but you know, they are separate people who live separate lives and, you know, I'm just glad that that clearly the world is recognizing their talent and they're getting a lot of opportunities. So that's wonderful to see because they're both so talented. The more times I watch this season, the more I love episode 5. Episode 5 is also really good. Like Winter, that one is they're all good. They're all great. Like I loved every episode this season. 2 and 3 were great too. Joe was amazing. Yes, I agree. Kind of wish they used the Nikki I'm home. They could have done that. Yeah, they could have, like, could they have had like Olivia on Zoom or something record a line for just to be shouted from, or like even she could be on the phone like calling Nick while he's in Menorca being like, hey, I'm sorry I can't be there. I don't know, but it's okay. It's all right. She was there in spirit. Kind of wish that, oh yeah, we did that. I have to watch the puppy interview. Okay, apparently I have to watch it, so I will have to check that out. They're an awesome duo. Well, that's good to hear. You wish they used Nick's aunt more. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there was just a lot that they needed to work into this season. So I think they used her appropriately, especially since like she doesn't live with Nick. So it's not like we could just see her randomly in his home like we do Olivia. So I think that it made sense to have her along for vacation and also at the Christmas celebration, the holiday party. So but yeah, I love her, so I would definitely not mind more of her. Alice did a great job of adapting this winter, but I recommend reading the book too. Yeah, the book is really good, and of course we have the bonus of having Oliver. Oh, hang on, I forgot. I set my alarm to remind me to practice drums every Saturday at 9:30 since I stopped taking lessons because I need to pay off vet bills for a few months. So you get to enjoy a triggering alarm sound. Let's see. Nick had some other adult to talk to. Yeah. I mean, it is true. Like Charlie has Ms. Singh, but I mean, Nick does still have his mom, even if we don't see her in this season. So go watch the puppy interview. It will cheer you immediately. Cheer me immensely. Kit is all about the puppies and totally doesn't care about answering the questions. Kit always has like extremely chaotic energy in interviews, like, or just things where he's being himself. Like I don't know if anyone saw the one where he and the gang were making pies or something. I don't know, but like Kit just went absolutely off the deep end, like throwing things and just being really really out there. So okay, I need another drink. I will have a drink from my lovely Snoopy mug, which an ad. Come on. YouTube and its ads. Okay, but yeah, hang on. Your alarm also just went off. Are you supposed to tell me to practice drums? Okay, before I look at the chat, I can't make a decision while I'm multitasking. We need a color for Nick's hoodie. We could go with red, kind of like a fire theme. Maybe we'll do that. The cake baking, yeah, it was the cake baking one. Rachel is just like, please answer the questions. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure the Heartstopper cast are used to him being like that, but I don't know how much she was expecting that. So he has posted how much he's missing his dogs. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad that. Yeah, when I lived in Japan and I wasn't able to have any cats during that time, I went to cat cafes and just like buried my face in fuzzy bellies for a while. It was very nice, but also like, yeah, even if you don't have allergies, being in a cat cafe, that's a lot of dander. That's a lot of fur. Yellow, brown. I'm sorry, I picked red. But yeah, we'll have other opportunities to use different colors. But thank you for sounding off. You were really heartbroken by this scene with Nick and his aunt. Yeah, the way he cried. Yeah, that scene is really heartbreaking. Even in just the trailer, that scene affected me emotionally. So seeing the actual scene of it, like, and again, like Kit just did such an amazing job with that scene, whatever he thinks about it. Yeah, we're doing an autumn color theme for Nicholas Nelson. I know his facial expressions. I actually talk about that in this week's video, but yeah, his ability to just convey so much with just the tiniest shift of his facial expressions and his eyes is just phenomenal. Obviously Joe does that as well, but like Kit is the master at that. Your daughter and you live in Japan. An owl cafe. Reptile cafe, I could take or leave, but owl cafe sounds very cool. But yeah, no offense to the reptiles. Oh, your daughter lived in Japan, not your daughter and you, but yeah. Kid says he didn't good. Yeah, I know. I definitely also beg to differ. He did an amazing job, but I'm sure it's very easy as an actor to like doubt your own abilities. Just as anything, like I definitely doubt my writing and like anything and everything that I do. So I think that's normal. Wonder if the new comics would come out first or the show. Probably because like Alice has been updating their Patreon with pages from book 6 of the comics almost every day. So I'm pretty sure that will almost definitely come out before the show. But we'll see. They're birds of prey. They are. It doesn't sound terrifying to me. I think owls are birds of prey, but I'm not their prey, so I'm okay. But yeah, fair enough. You didn't cry at all watching the show, but you explained this one part to your parents yesterday and immediately started sobbing. Oh yeah. Sometimes it takes a while to hit. Like for me, I did not cry, but I like got very emotional and teared up quite a few times Like the biggest time that made me tear up was here. I'm going to show you my face for this. So like, and again, I talk about this in my latest reaction video, which I'm working on now. But like in episode 3, at the end, when Charlie reads his letter to his parents and looks up at them and says, "I want to get better," like just tears, tears, tears. So like Joe, the way that Joe delivered that line and just the emotion and all that, I was a mess. Next installment coming out on Monday. Ooh. Did I miss anything? Getting kind of nervous they haven't announced season 4. Yeah, I'm just not thinking about it, which was my strategy leading up to the election and did not help. But it did help in terms of like not having a breakdown, so that's good. But yeah, I'm just not thinking about it and just trusting that this show brings them enough money that they will like not break all our hearts. But I do like that they ended season 3 in a way that could be a satisfying ending regardless, but very much hoping that it's not. So you ended up going over Nick's hoodie with a second time with a darker orange. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see. All right, so we'll give Charlie some, we'll do black or grayish on Charlie's pants because he's often wearing black or gray jeans. Writing is always this weird combination of wild self-confidence and crushing uncertainty. I agree. Yeah, there are times when I'm like, this is amazing. What I have written is fantastic. I love it. And then there are times when I'm like, this is crap. This is the worst thing any human being has ever put onto paper. You were sobbing during that part. Yeah, it really got me. And like, not just once, but every time, like even watching people react to that scene got me. So, but yeah, one of my favorite reactors is Niall No Chill. And like I had his reactions to Heartstopper on in the background on Wednesday, which really helped me get through the day. But like he cries very easily. He was just sobbing through the whole season. So that's not me, but I respect people who are willing to like put themselves out there online and like show their true reactions to things like that. So it's a very vulnerable state, which I, like Charlie, do not like putting myself into a vulnerable state in front of other people. Isaac saying, "I hope you don't have to lie to us anymore." Yeah, that was a really heartbreaking one as well. You cry more with each rewatch. Yeah. The moment that got me most was episode 4. So I can't say what it is except that it takes place in a hallway. Oh my god. Yeah, that scene as well was like, oh, good lord. You had intense writer's block for the last month, which is, yeah. And with me, like with my writing, I tend to go without writing for like weeks or months, and then just write like 1,000, not 1,000, but like write and write and write. So it goes in waves for me. But yeah, writer's block is obviously no fun. You love Niall No Chill. You cry more than him. Yeah, Niall is great. Like his reactions always bring me a lot of joy. He's just very positive and upbeat, so which is wonderful to see. And of course, I love his Scottish accent. Always good. Sometimes I write something and think it's great, like who wrote this, and other times I think it's horrible, like a first grader could do better. Yeah, I'm sure the reality is obviously not that, but you know. You're sure Sebastian Croft was nice, but I'm happy that. Yes, I am also very happy he was not in season 3. And I'm glad that they closed out the Ben chapter and we can like move on with our lives and Charlie can move on because it's very much like another show would have kept him in just for the drama. But I'm really glad that Heartstopper did not do that. And we get to have like a satisfying arc for Charlie in terms of like casting Ben out from his life. Okay, maybe we'll do a gray, like a lighter gray for Nick's sweatpants here. This season is really about friendship. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Alice obviously great about writing about friendship. Not Lad. Yeah, I've also been enjoying those reactions. Now's reaction to Brave is amazing. I have seen that. The scene between Tori and Charlie on the Ferris wheel. Yes. Brad Evans. Yeah, I also have watched and rewatched Brad Evans. He's another one of my favorites. Though he gets very naughty, but you know. But yeah, I like him a lot. Uh, one reactor I watch has dealt with an eating disorder. Yes, yeah, I've seen a few people who have. Yeah, I think that's one of the things, obviously, about watching Heartstopper is that a lot of people can really relate. Like for me, I mean, anxiety, OCD, history with depression, and like various other things. So I can relate very much to Charlie's struggles. Not related to the eating disorder specifically, but I think a lot of people can really relate, and it can be hopefully a healing experience, but also a way to model to other people how to deal with like support, how to support someone who's going through stuff like that. This is not coloring how I wanted it to. It's kind of it's like you probably can't see it on the screen, but any chance your books will be coming to Audible? Oh ho, what a question. So we are currently working on, we did a Kickstarter for an audiobook of Dreamers, and it's currently in the works. The narrator needed a little bit more time, so he's now hoping to be done like middle to end of November. But yeah, they should end up, I want to say they'll be on Audible, but even if they're not, they will definitely be available to get from some places. That's very vague, but I also don't know the details yet. So, but yes, so at least Dreamers, and then we're hoping to do The Boy Who Was Kissed, either by doing another Kickstarter or by just me reading it. So, yes. Can you turn it right side up? I can actually, because here, wait, let me finish. Let me do their skin real quick, and then we'll turn it around so you guys can see what's going on here. All right, so we'll do a little light shading for Nick's face, and then a little bit darker for Charlie, because even though Charlie is not particularly dark, he's darker than Nick. Oh, and his hand as well. And then we'll do the leaves. Yeah, so this is what it looks like at present. Ta-da! Oh. All right, so let's color the leaves. T reacts. Yeah, I've also watched some of his stuff as well. Let's see. You like that they talked about him without mentioning him by name? Yes. You want to watch the next season before you read the comics so that the show's not. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think I love the comics, but it is really nice to watch the show first, I think, as well. I like that they showed how he became difficult to hang out with as his mental health was deteriorating. I don't think people realize how much mental illness can affect someone's. Yes, yeah, and I like. You don't even want, like, I feel so bad for my friends who had to deal with me when I was in like the depths of my depression. Obviously, I mean, it's not the person's fault when they're dealing with that, but like it is a challenge. It is very difficult. Like that's one of the reasons why I love that Tara makes a point of like reminding Nick that he's been through a lot too with Charlie, because it really is the people around you who also suffer. You know, supporting someone who's going through something like that is also very difficult. Ethan Clarke, yes, I have also watched. He doesn't censor his naughty outbursts. Yeah, I know a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers censor their stuff because they don't want to get demonetized. My throat is dry. Are you hoping to get tradition? I mean, I am technically traditionally published because I have been published by small presses, but they are presses. Like it's not self-publishing. But yeah, I mean, with each book, I've tried to go the route of the big 5 publishers first, where you have to get an agent in order to get, but it's difficult. So, you know, it's definitely something I would like, but it's very difficult. So I will keep trying with every new book. Every new book I write, I first pitch to literary agents, and just so far, it just hasn't lined up. So, especially his parents thinking it's just bad behavior. Yes. Yeah. So like, I think that it's very clear that by the end of the season, even just by the middle of the season, Charlie's parents, especially his mom, have learned a lot about things. Oh, well, guess I'll use a different color. You watch some reactors who are straight and love it. It's nice to see straight guys, yes, who love these. Yeah. So, what's his name? Is it Jay reacts or something like that? I can't remember his channel name, but I believe he is straight, and like he gets so into it. I love watching like just straight bros watching Heartstopper and just being like also just being so emotionally affected by it and thinking Nick and Charlie are adorable because they are. Forgot this was happening this morning. You're late. That's okay. You go back to the beginning. Yeah. And we're glad that you're here. Whenever you get here is the perfect time. A wizard is neither late nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Sleepy Waffles. Yeah, I've watched some of his stuff as well. Though I know yeah, he gets kind of I know I want to say he was very anti someone. I want to say Sahar. I want to say he was very anti Sahar for no particular reason and then just leaned into it. So yes, I've also seen the gay veteran, straight veteran. I haven't watched all of theirs, but I've seen a few of theirs. Let's see. Do you watch my D&D like Dimension? I do not. Any D&D Dimension 20? No, I do not. I don't actually know what that is. How could you be anti-Sahar? So I think it was like when Sahar first appeared in season 2, he was like, "Who is this person?" And then just kept going with that. J Purview, yeah. Oh yeah, Jackie Ross Lavender also always also. You like my reactions? They are more analytical. Oh well, I'm glad that you like that because they are very analytical. And yeah, I did try once doing more of a first time reaction. I think to the first episode of season 2, and like I'm just not built for that. Like I just can't do it. Like I need to have time to think about it, and also I can't enjoy watching it when I have a camera on me and I have to focus on like talking and stuff. I'm just very much more of like an introvert, give me time to think kind of person. Real time. Yeah, I love real time. Do you think Alex is going to write any more books in the future other than Alice, Heartstopper with the same character but different story? We would have to ask Alice about that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Love your style of reactions. Well, thank you. I'm very glad. That works out well for me. I'm having such a hard time picking colors to color these leaves because I keep reaching for blue and I feel like I should not color a leaf blue, but also it's my coloring book, so why the hell not? We're gonna have one blue leaf down here by Charlie because I make the rules. This is a blue leaf. And then we'll do an orange leaf right next to it for Nick. Well, we'll do yellow because, blue and yellow. Okay, Sahar does sort of come out of nowhere. I feel like she was only added to the books in the first place. The girls needed a fourth roommate, like how the show. Yeah, I really love what they've done with Sahar in the show. And yeah, obviously, is it Layla, the actor? She does an amazing job with Sahar and just bringing so much personality. Oh my God, Radio Silence, not just a sequel. I would love to see a Netflix adaptation or just any kind of adaptation for Radio Silence. That's at the top of my list, especially because purportedly the reason why they did not have Aled from the comics in the show and had Isaac instead, and I love Isaac, but the reason for that was so that they could potentially have Aled in like his own thing for Radio Silence or something. So I hope that they actually do that. Okay, so I think we're done. Dun da da da. We have our finished coloring page here. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. Yeah, I Was Born for This is also a good one. Very interesting commentary on fandom. You do like the first reactions, but they make me shouting at the TV. Yeah, like watching Agatha All Along first time reactions was probably the most frustrated I have been watching any show reactions because people were just so wrong with what they thought was going on, which is fine. Like that's what you get with a first time reaction. But yeah, Radio Silence movie would be awesome. A theatrical release, yeah. All its outfits, oh gosh, yeah. Did really enjoy Radio Silence. You still have a couple of Alice's novels to read. Yeah, I enjoyed all of Alice's novels. Radio Silence and I Was Born for This. Also, Loveless is really good. Like those are probably my top 3. Need to read more of the novels. You only read Solitaire, Nick and Charlie. Yeah, This Winter is another good one for the novellas that are Heartstopper based, which we did see in this brought to life in this season in episode 5. Okay, we have to choose another page here. Maybe do like maybe Nick and Charlie reading cozily together. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna have to shift my microphone here so you can see it. Oh no, it's gonna pop up like that. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right, I need more hydration. All right, let's see. Scrolling, looking through the chat here. I read that one. You might have read This Winter. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. So you can always reread it or read it for the first time. Agatha all along, love your reactions. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the fence about. I probably will do a reaction to the last episode of Agatha all along, but is the coloring book only Nick and Charlie? It is not. I just tend to gravitate towards the Nick and Charlie because I love them so much. Isaac still has a touch of the other character that was not in the show because he wears. Yeah. There's definitely there's still some similarities between Aled and Isaac, but they're very different people, very different characters. Loveless, that's how I discovered Alice, first Airways character I ever came across. Yeah. And I really like that. Like, Loveless is just a very interesting story because there aren't a lot of books out there specifically about aromantic characters. So you've already colored that one, so maybe you'll just watch. Well, you could see if there's another one that we could do that you haven't colored. Let's see. We could do. There's this one, or them sitting in Paris. Ooh, how about this guy? I mean, you might have already done this one too. Okay, we'll switch over to this one maybe. So it's a little bit small. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Love to see you do more Agatha reactions, even going back to the early episodes. Yeah, I'll have to see. Like, it might be something that I do. I really have to be inspired to do it. That's the thing. Because like I've tried doing videos about a thing that I wasn't super excited about, and it did not go well for anyone. Oh, we could do this one. We have some saucy making out time. Can't turn page. Fingers not working. My skin is very dry, so I can never like turn pages or like get those bags at the grocery store. Hi. What else did I mark here? We also have. It's also the Pride one. Loveless is the only one I haven't read. For some reason, I just can't get into it. Hey, that is fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, not everybody's going to have the same experience with a book. And, okay, how about this one? How about we'll do Nick and Charlie sleeping. We'll do that one. There's a lot of cool stuff. Well, it's already done. We've already switched. Yeah, we'll do that other one some other time. Okay, we have to start with Nick Nelson yellow for Nick's hair. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, we're going on 10 o'clock here. Time flies when you're coloring and chatting. So, what are you folks up to this weekend, aside from, coloring and chatting and taking your mind off things, hopefully? Will this be kept on your channel? Yes. So if you look on my channel, there's a tab that says live. And if you click on that, you can see all of the live streams that we've done. And this one will also show up there. So, all right, I know I always put Charlie in blue, but like, all right, how about this? What should we, You're going to spend time with your family and go out for lunch and a shopping day. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, Thai milk bread. Thai tea milk bread. Wow. That sounds very like not something that I could do, but I hope that goes well. Charlie should be blue with some red. I mean, we could with similar to another Geolock character. Indeed, indeed. Spending a much needed day at home. Yeah, days at home are good. Yeah, I think for me, I'm gonna work on finishing the editing of episode 3. It's 3, right? Yeah, episode 3, Heartstopper reaction. And I on Saturdays I always hang out in my friend Savina's Twitch stream because she plays cool horror games and it's just a cool place to hang out. So I'll probably have that on in the background while I'm editing. And then tomorrow, who knows? You bake a lot, but not much bread. Oh yeah, bread can be tricky. I baked a lot of bread during the pandemic, as many people did, but only just the same type of bread over and over again, just like your basic loaf. You have a 394-page book you need to finish by Tuesday. Oh, you're less than 200 pages in. I mean, it can be done. That does remind me, though, I do have a library book out that I need to read. Family is awake now, so you must. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here, and have a lovely rest of your day. Captain America costume was awesome. Yeah, I did really. That I mean, obviously, like the only choice for Nick in terms of costumes. Like, who else could he be? Just vibing and playing a game. I hope you have a good day as well, and are loved. And thank you for being here, brother Typo. You have a book you need to read too. Yeah. This is your reminder. Yeah, the Spider-Man Mary Jane joke really. I love that. I know someone I follow on Instagram did a drawing of that. I don't remember if it was Alice or not, but someone who does Heartstopper drawings. You're crocheting some baby things for a charity. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Well, I'm very that's a great thing to do. So I'm glad that you're doing that. Be watching several reactions to BL series episodes. Oh, that sounds nice. And a new episode of a GL series. Oh, about a third of the way through Song of Achilles. Oh, couldn't be me. No, I know that book is extremely well done, but also I'm not reading that book. Not right now, anyway. I would need to be in like really the right mood to read something like that. So maybe someday. You're in the middle of moving, probably packing while watching lots of Agatha reactions. That is a good choice. That's a good thing to do. Yeah, I watched so many Agatha reactions. Like I was so like deep into that show when it was when we were like trying to figure out what was going on when it was still coming out. It's just very fun to have a show where you have that like week between episodes and you can theorize and try to figure out what's actually going on. Song of Achilles wrecked you? Yeah. And that's why I don't want to read it. Maybe someday. It's already 5 p.m. here, so you'll probably just watch one episode of Agatha and go to bed early. Yeah, going to bed early is good, and especially if you have to work. So, you haven't read Song of Achilles, but you got. Oh yeah. I've heard that's a good book as well. To put a pause on fun reading during the semester. Yeah, that is the problem with like having to read for class is that you don't really have time to do fun reading. Although obviously Isaac manages it because, you know, he's Isaac. Did you watch WandaVision before? I did, yeah. So I was a huge fan of WandaVision when it first came out. Like WandaVision was the first show that I ever watched reaction videos for, because again, it was that situation of like, what is going on? I need to see people reacting to this and like figure out what's going on with them. So yeah, I freaking loved WandaVision. And I was not a fan of Marvel, and I'm still not really like I tend to like the fringe things. Like I tend to like the not Marvel like Marvel, like WandaVision and Agatha all along, because I'm just not a big fan of superheroes in general. I don't mind them, but it's not something I seek out. Hi, Sally. Currently working delivering for DoorDash. Oh well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope your door dashing goes well, and that you have a very nice rest of your day and rest of your weekend. But yeah, thank you for being here, even just briefly. It is very much appreciated. I can't reach this part, and so it's coming out kind of bad. Did you watch the new Beetlejuice movie with Jenny Ortega? I did not watch Beetlejuice. I'm not a big fan of gross out horror, but yeah, I like Jenny Ortega, and I really like the Wednesday series, even if I thought there was one twist that I thought was dumb, but I still really enjoyed that series, and Jenny Ortega is great. Wednesday in general, like I feel like Wednesday and Tori would get along. Like they would just vibe with each other, I think. Ty BL Bad Buddy is what's saying. Oh yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about Bad Buddy. One of these days. Burned out on superheroes. Yeah. But yeah, WandaVision and Agatha all along are just very different. And just I like that they're not focused on fighting, because I think just in general, I'm not really interested in watching people fight usually. Like a short action scene I can be down with, but when that's like the whole thing, it just yeah. Because I don't like seeing people get hurt, even if anyway. But yeah, no shade to people who enjoy superhero stuff. Like I think it has a lot. It can bring a lot of joy, and I definitely understand why people like it. And I don't dislike it. It's just not my my favorite. Action scenes are not for me. Yeah, not a fan of big fighting movies, but you do like some superheroes. Yeah, and like I've enjoyed all of the Marvel movies that I've watched. They're just like not like the things that I watch over and over again. Have you watched Will and Harper? I have not, though I have heard very good things about that as well. Wednesday, Aubrey Plaza and Tori. Yes. Make it happen, someone. Okay, so we have Charlie in his blue. So I think we need now. Nick is wearing like a shirt that is probably white. So maybe we'll just give it like a very light blue overtone, because like I don't know what else to do with this shirt. But we have to color it. Like we can't just not color it. That would be against the rules. Beep 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 beep. I don't know if you guys can even see the light blue that's going on here, but there needs to be some color here. It's the law. It's also shaking the table, so apologies if that is noticeable. Okay. There, beautiful. Such a difference. I'm hoping we get some bloopers. Yeah, bloopers and deleted scenes would be great. I would definitely not complain about that. I can't remember when we got those last time. I feel like it was quite a ways away from like I feel like it wasn't super close to when it came out, but I could just be totally wrong about that, as I often am. Yeah. All right, Sleepy Nick, and now we'll do Sleepy Nick, Sleepy Hand. He's holding a Spanish book here. All right, so we need. I guess I might as well do Charlie's face as well, as long as. Oh, I forgot Nick's other hand. Nick's got like one hand across his laptop. You're back. Welcome back. Toby's BTS. Yeah, I would love to see. I don't know if Toby did that again this time, but I would love to see anything behind the scenes is always great. All right. Finished a quick, delicious dinner. Ooh, I want a quick, delicious dinner. I mean, it's not dinner time, but quick, delicious lunch. All right. So we need the trousers. So, should we just be boring and give Charlie black pants again? I feel like we're not being very adventurous. Miss Toby's vlogs. Yeah, Toby's vlogs were great. All right. Black jeans again for Charlie. We'll do something interesting with other things on the page. After season 1 blew up, I'm assuming that Netflix is holding onto the Toby BTS footage for a making of Heartstopper documentary. Maybe. Yeah. Turns out I can't make my chair go any lower, and my back is protesting this. But yeah, I would love to see, obviously, a making of Heartstopper or just anything like that. But there's just something so nice about. There was something very nice about seeing just Toby's vlogs that he made. You're giving Netflix too much credit. Oh, I mean, we don't know. It could be true. It could happen. And it might not even be like something that they release on their platform, but just on their like YouTube channels or something, because they do that sometimes. Oh my God, there's a Vicky in the chat. Thank you so much for $2, Vicky. How are you doing? When last I saw you, I was dying horribly in Phasmophobia through no fault of my own. I made only good choices. You just assumed they wanted to keep it to themselves, and so much of that. Yeah, and that's absolutely fair enough. Like, I do not fault them for not. And plus, it's a lot of work, like putting together a vlog and like always recording. So I don't blame Toby at all if he didn't do something like that again. Just happy for what we got when we got it. You've kept playing it. Wow, until 1. Oh, awesome. Yeah, obviously that was not for me, but I'm glad you guys had fun. Did you just play the escape room game or did you play other games? But yes, chat, Vicky, chat. You've met before, but Vicky is one of my IRL friends. And we play online games sometimes, like last night. The corner is always the hardest part. No, the edge, I mean, it's not a corner. It's fine, it's beautiful, it's great. Oh my God, my back. Ugh. Okay, yeah, we might have to wrap up in the next 10 minutes or so, because like this position, maybe, what if I put my microphone over here and then I can twist the other direction? I don't know. But yeah, oh, it's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work coloring. All right. Get another drink here. Toby had a lot more to do in season 2. Yeah, that's very true. So he probably had too much going on. Yeah, that would not surprise me at all. Even the darkest black pencil I have comes out gray. Yeah, same. I want to say I had one that was like a charcoal pencil, which obviously did come out very black, but nice mug. Why, thank you. Yes, Vicky may or may not have been the one to gift me this glorious mug, which I love very much. But yeah, again, this guy, like, trying to drink without poking myself in the eye with Snoopy has been a challenge. But one I gladly undertake. Need to get pillows. It's not so much the lack of pillows, it's the fact that like I have to turn to face the microphone and also crouch down so I can see the screen because the screen is tilted this way. So it's fine. Toby and not Tobin. I knew who you meant. I knew what you meant. Okay, let's give Nick some trousers. What color should we do for Nick's trousers? Should we go wild and have bright pink? Oh, we could do brown. You can do brown. We'll do brown. It's me and my boring color choices. Plaid, not plaid again. You're the one who does plaid, Vicky. I cannot plaid. Love your purple hoodie. Why, thank you. I mean, I didn't make it or anything. I just purchased it, but yeah, I like it a lot. Not just because it obviously I bought it because quitter talk. Yeah, obviously I got it because like you know what? I can't do it from this angle. I have to put my microphone back over here. But yeah, obviously I got it because every time I watch a new season of Heartstopper, I want so many of Nick's clothes and Charlie's clothes. And seeing the purple hoodie in episode 4, I was like, well, I need this. Like, I can't not have a purple hoodie. So it was done. But his, of course, has some kind of brand logo on it. But I am a poor person who cannot purchase brand things. And I don't need brand stuff anyway. So it's fine. I'm not sure brown was the right choice here, but Tobin Donatello, yeah. Oh well, it's done. We'll make the best of it. I'm pressing very hard, but like it's still not as dark as I would prefer. Trying not to shake the table too much, but yeah. Oh, I'm running out of colored pencil here. This is an expansive amount. Oh no! All right, that's fine. You didn't see that. Maybe you didn't. Yeah, some of the brown went onto his shirt. He was eating chocolate. It's fine. Just ate a lot of chocolate and fell asleep. It happens. I hope this isn't making the microphone make like weird noises because it is shaking as I do this. If it is, let me know. Was he eating Oreos? Maybe. The Oreos are more like, that would be more of a black rather than a brown. So, oh, I know what the problem is. It's sitting on the cord. There, that's better. Yeah, this, I may need to sharpen this soon, but like, yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. Put a bit of black over the top. We could do that. You have a tomato stain on your clothes. I mean, tomato's gonna tomato. That's what tomatoes do. Oof. Man, Nick Nelson pants, I tell you. There's a lot of work. A lot of work goes into these pants. Food stains are what gives clothes character. Very true. And it's a story. Someone can look and be like, oh, what happened there? And you can tell them the story. It might not be an interesting story, but it's still a story. We're so close. Hold on, brown colored pencil. This colored pencil is almost gone. Just have a little bit more. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay, more or less. That basically works. Okay, all right. So that's how we're going so far. I feel like Nick's shirt should be a brighter color. Like, should we just go all out and like give him a pink shirt? Should we do that? Should we just hot pink Nick's shirt? I think we might do that. Did you know frozen tomatoes are a trend? I did not know that. That is interesting. Nick has a lot of pants. Yes. If you're a messy eater, try to eat food that is the same color as your clothes. Big brain right there. All right, you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. White is not bright enough for me. We're going pink. It's not even very bright. Like, ooh, and it's kind of wobbly. It'll be fine. Yes, pink. It's happening. I might just do like his collar. But we'll see. That's why I don't wear solid color shirts. Yep, very, very smart. Just wear a shirt that already like has a pattern that looks stained, and then you're set no matter what. We'll do like a pink and blue sort of situation. It's trans flag colors. It's good. And then we'll also do his cuffs. It'll be great. The more colors, the better, indeed. Used a light sky blue. Ah, that's a good one. It's a good idea. Yeah, I might like put more blue on Nick's shirt. All right, let's do a bit more blue here. Which one? Can't have condensed milk over your white. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, and to be clear, you don't have to spill things on it. Just if spilling does occur, it's fine. All right, we're going full on trans flag with Mr. Nicholas Nelson here. I'm not sure how well that blue is showing up though. It's very light on my end. This is not one of the watercolor pencils, so it's a little bit lighter. I'm pushing very hard. Yep. So anything else we need to chat about? Because like I think after we finish this this picture, we will probably call it for the morning so I can make some lunch and get ready to hang out in my friend Savina's stream, which, by the way, if you want to hang out there as well, it's twitch.tv/simply Savina, Savina. And it's a very fun, chill place. She streams at about, is it like 11:30 Central? But yeah. But I'll be hanging out there while I work on videos and stuff. How is Darla coping with that? She's doing okay. Like at first, anytime there's a big change of any kind, she spends like the first few days or a week or so just kind of wandering around meowing loudly and just being a little bit upset. But she's doing good. She's doing good. We are both dealing. They were passed out after the Jack Maddox event. What was passed out after the Jack Maddox? I think I may have missed something. Say, please, you've been reacting to Agatha. Oh, well, I'm glad. It was great. I loved that show. Yeah, Agatha all along. Fantastic show. Really, really loved it. I can see myself rewatching it multiple times. I mean, I've already rewatched it multiple times, but just the characters and the story and the twists and turns. And, of course, Joe, fantastic. Catherine Hahn, Patty Lupone, Aubrey Plaza, everybody. How old is Darla? How old is she? She's 7 or 8. I would have to do an exact calculation, but she's 7 or 8 years old. You made one yesterday for your channel. You made an edit of an English song and a Hindi film song. Oh, that sounds interesting. Sounds very cool. A good creative endeavor. They mean the Charlie and Nick you're coloring in. Oh, okay. When you said passed out, I was assuming like passing something out. So I was like, what did they pass out? But you mean like they passed out. I got it. I'm on board. I'm with you. Maybe we do like a pink lining at the bottom too. Oh no, I'm losing the pink. The pink is being lost. Hang in there, pink. I'm sorry, I'm doing this angle so you can't see, but if I don't, the pink is gonna break. This can also cover up the chocolate stain at the bottom of Nick's shirt. There, so beautiful. You've watched Agatha 3 times already, not counting your reaction videos and a couple of others. Yes. All right. Okay, we need to color the Spanish book. I'm thinking dark blue. That's not dark, but it's darker. Beautiful, beautiful. We love a blue. I don't think I'm gonna color everything in this today because there's a lot in this picture. Took you forever to realize that pass out doesn't always mean graduated. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if we use it to mean graduated very often. I mean, there is pass, meaning like, pass the subject or something like that. But yeah, pass out generally like hand out something or collapse. English. Good times. Hate coloring book pages with too much going on for that reason. Yes. I also do not enjoy adult coloring books because they stress me out. Like there's so much on the page and I just I don't want to be pressured to color all that. Like I like this where I'm just coloring like sweet sleeping Nick and Charlie. So much better. You'll rewatch Agatha, but probably not as many times. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think in terms of rewatchability, like Heartstopper is way up there. Agatha too, I will definitely rewatch, but yeah, not as many times as Heartstopper for sure. All right, we have a beautiful Spanish book now colored. I will show you the upright version so far. I guess I can put some black on the laptop. That's a thing we can do. The focus required to color those really helps get you out of your head. That's true. Pass outs refer to alumni. Oh, okay. I have not heard that before. Oh, we say pass out for graduation. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was not aware of that. Are you broken? Black? This black colored pencil is not working. All right, hold on. Gotta go. Yeah, have a wonderful day or weekend. Thank you for being here. Nick is learning Spanish to impress Charlie's dad. Yeah, I think you're right. What is wrong with this black pencil? It's not penciling. Okay, let me see. That's not gonna work. Hold, please. All right, we'll try this one instead. Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. Oh no. It's fine. I didn't go out of the lines. It's all fine. Nick and his laptop have a separate fan base. Yes. Adult coloring books require more focus. Yes, they require a lot of focus and just like, to me, I'm very easily visually overwhelmed. Like even in my home, I need to have things like I can't have too much clutter because it will really stress me out. Going into like a mall or something where there's a lot of stuff, a lot of people, a lot of things, just really, it stresses me out. So adult coloring books are a little too much for me as a result. This like only one side of this pencil is coloring and it's not doing it reliably. What the heck? Like I'm pushing really hard here. Okay. Apple laptop, lat color. That's true. All right, we're doing our best. The black pencil is not penciling very well, but it's fine. It's all going to be okay. Okay, and then we'll go like do. Spoilers for season 3. I wonder if Charlie is sneaking a look at Nick's internet history and what he has been researching. I mean, Nick's arm is very protectively covering the laptop. So perhaps he's like, you don't need to look at my laptop. So that could very well be happening. Color by number are good if you're easily overwhelmed. That's true. Color by number is good as well. But I also like to have some creativity for the coloring. It's more just looking at all the things because color by number also makes me feel a little stressed out just because there's so many there's just a lot of things. Anything that has a lot of things, it's like the pressure of the expectation of having to fill in all those little things stresses me out. Yeah, Charlie was half expecting to find naughty things. Okay. All right, we'll also do this book next to Charlie, and that might on the phone. I guess, yeah. Oh, and there's a pencil. Hang on, I can do the pencil. We'll do Nick Nelson hair color yellow for the pencil. Oh, and it needs an eraser in pink. Pink eraser. Beautiful. I'm an artiste. All right, we'll color this book here red. A History of World War II. Some light reading. There's like a little doodle of a soldier on the front. You know what? We're just doing the whole thing red. It's just going to be all red. Just red, red, red. Red, 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 red. It's more relaxing if you can freestyle. Yeah. If this show came out 10 years ago, they'd be on Facebook Messenger. You're not wrong. Or even earlier than that, maybe AOL Messenger. If it came out like back in the day. But it was not a safe place in the world for a show like this back in the day. Which is sad, but also good that we've reached the point where it is a safe place in the world. And we're like a major distributor of TV and media is willing to have a show like this. All right, what else do we need to do here? We'll just put some purple on this. I don't even know what it is. I think it's a notebook or another book of some kind. Okay. Now we need... People wanted to add me on Facebook Messenger 2017. Oh. They're British, so Yahoo or MSN. Yeah. I mean, I'm not familiar with what folks in Britain were using back then, but okay. And we're going to do the phone in orange because there's no orange in this yet, and that is very sad indeed. We'll do like a lighter orange here, and then just like gray screen here. All right, we might be done. Get one more here. Where'd the blue go? I'll just like color this one over here blue real quick. Blue, 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 blue. Oh no. It's fine. Okay. When I was a teenager, a show like Heartstopper would have been unfathomable. Yeah, even when I was, like I can't imagine. Drop by a little late. Hello, Maggie. We are wrapping up very soon, but glad you're here. Yeah. You know too much about the UK. Worry about the world continuing to be safe from minor. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's a time when that kind of stuff is very scary, but it is good to know that there are so many people who, you know, love things like Heartstopper and are willing to fight for minorities and everybody. See the interview where Kit said he never liked the iconic season 1 orange t-shirt? Oh, I did not see that. Need to run. Yes, good. Great hanging out with you as well. Have a wonderful weekend. Okay, so Heartstopper Q&A on top is where Alice showed some of Nick's search history. I did not. The show My So-Called Life. Yes. Yeah, people got really upset about that. I do remember that. All right, so here's what we have done. Here, I'll put it up a little bit. Yeah, in retrospect, I don't like the choice of brown for Nick's pants, but I stand by the purple and, I stand by the pink and blue shirt. I stand by it. Alrighty, yeah. So we also did this one, which I think was more of a success earlier. So yeah, hooray. Yes. Oh, Darcy fan club, you're here. Yeah, we are going to be ending in just a minute because it's been an hour and a half and like I'm tired. Also, I need to make some food. And Matt Baum is also really good. He has some really great queer content and just very thoughtful video essays on lots of different things. So definitely recommend him as well. It only lasted one season, yeah. Jared Leto used to be adorable, yeah. Indeed. But yeah, so how do we feel about this this coloring stream? Did we have a chill time? Was it okay? Are we satisfied with the fruits of our labor? But yeah, I'm glad that you guys were willing to come by and hang out because it's always nice doing these. And we'll have to do more. We'll definitely do another one sometime during the holiday, sometime during the holiday season, because I think that's a really good time to just be cozy and have some holiday lo-fi playing and like color stuff. So we will do that. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue working on my videos and getting them out there for you folks. And looks better than yours. I'm not sure it does, um but yeah, you know things are gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine, even though it doesn't seem like it. So yes, that is I'm tired. So but yeah, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So yes, you guys everyone have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and take care of yourselves. And if you need to do, Vicky, what are you doing? What are you doing, Vicky? Thank you for the $3. Had lots of fun. Have a good rest of your day. Yes, thank you, and bye to you as well. So see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, you could be in a different time zone, so have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time of day it may happen to be. And I will see you next time. Okay. Bye, folks. End stream.